If you're thinking about leaving a domestic violence situation, even if you're just thinking about it, first thing I want you to know is that you are not alone, that you have support, and it's not crazy to plan ahead. What's up, y'all? My name is Liz, and this is my channel, Live Learn Liz, where we discuss things that I wish I knew when I was going through it. If anything in this channel resonates with you, or you feel like this information is important, go on ahead and hit that like and subscribe button, that notification bell, because I will have videos coming out like clockwork soon. And please, please, please share. There's somebody out there that needs to hear this. Today, we're talking about creating a safety plan. So I want to focus on a safety plan that is geared more towards families with kids, because when you're planning, you're not just planning for yourself, you're planning for your family too. So let's jump right into it. Here are some key things to make sure that you include in your safety plan. First things first, copies of important documents. I mean, social security cards, birth certificates, bank statements. Make sure you have school records, custody papers, any legal paperwork, any police reports. Make sure you take pictures of these documents. Make sure you make copies, and definitely make sure they're in a safe place. Please make sure they are in a safe place. You will need them. Also, you need to know where you're going to go. Okay? You need to know where you're going to go, and you need to know how you're going to get there. Whether you're going to a shelter, whether you're going to a family or a friend's house, where you're going to go, you need to know. Okay? Think about leaving at a time when your abuser is least likely to notice that you're leaving. The most dangerous time for a victim of domestic violence is when they are planning to escape. So please make sure you keep this top secret. Another thing that you're going to need is a go trip bag. This bag is where you would pack your essentials. Now remember, you cannot take your whole life. When I say pack your essentials, I mean pack only the essentials. That means a change of clothes, maybe for a couple of days. That means some snacks, some foods. Make sure you have all these important documents. Make sure you have everything that you and your child will need. I would suggest that even if you're not planning an escape, that you still have a go bag in the back of your car. One for you, one for your child. That way, if you are in any type of emergency, even if it's not a domestic violence situation, you can pack up and you can leave and you don't have to worry about anything. If you are in the type of situation where you can't just hide your go trip bag in your car, make sure that you have somebody or somewhere where you can keep that bag hidden away from your abuser. The next thing I need you to do is make sure that you inform the school. Don't be like a lot of victims and not want to inform your kids' school or childcare because you're scared of them reporting it. Will they report it? Probably, yes, that is an obligation. But as long as they know, number one, that's a resource right there, because they could have some information for you and your child that you may not have. And also, they can also make sure that your child is safe while at school. So if school knows that, the father or the mother or whoever is being abusive, then they will make sure to keep the child and that parent separated. Also, make sure to tell your school the schools if there is any custody changes, if you're planning to change custody arrangements, if you're planning to change how the kids are being picked up from school. Whatever they need to know, they need to know. Okay? If you do already have a restraining order, please, please, please make sure the school, not only the school or the child care facility, but also make sure that your job has the restraining order.
Guys, sorry to interrupt, but can y'all do me a favor? Can y'all like and subscribe? Thank you.
That is also somebody who kind of needs to know at least a little bit about what's going on. Next thing you need is an emergency contact list. You need somebody that you are able to call. Now, in a lot of cases with domestic violence, the victim is often isolated. And if you are isolated to the point where you don't have any family or friends that you can call, at least put domestic violence hotline, shelters, legal aid, something in that contact list. Even if you have a divorce attorney, a domestic violence attorney, a family law attorney, anything, just make sure that you have those contacts either written down or memorized. Of course, memorized is the best, but with the minds of a victim, memorization of contacts is probably the hardest thing to do. But however you have to keep it up, make sure you keep that up. So last but not least, I do want to make this known. In some states, if you take your child away from the other parent, even if you are escaping a dangerous situation, that may be kidnapping. So please make sure that if you're worried about taking your children legally, that you talk to a legal advocate at legal aid or a domestic violence attorney, and please make sure you research your local laws. It's one very important thing between you and your children, and also whoever your support system is. You need a code word. This code word will say, hey, I'm in danger and I need help. Okay? Teach your kids 911. Teach them how to reach the police. Teach them how to reach their grandma or aunt, uncle, best friend, whatever. They need to know important contact information also. Leaving an abusive situation is more than just physical safety. It's emotional too, for you and your children. So please remind your children and yourself that it is never, never their fault. You are literally doing the hardest and the bravest thing that you can do right now. If you're in a situation like this, please know that you are not weak. You are wise. And planning means survival. And survival is strength. Please, 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 if this has helped you in any way and you want more videos like this, hit that subscribe button. Share this video with someone who may need it. We're building strength together. Don't forget to stay safe. Research your local resources and laws. I love you.